Well, I understand that there was an individual who carried out a number of attacks on a number of different streets here in the neighbourhood in the middle of the afternoon. There was reports to individual residents to lock the doors, stay in. To be fair, on Garda Síochána were in the area very quickly. Guards from the Bridewell, from Cabra and across the city swarmed the place. The individual was apprehended further down the road here very quickly thereafter. And to be fair, community Gardaí have already been out engaging with local residents, local community groups to provide reassurance, but also as a means to say that their visibility will be maintained over the coming days, and that there will be an opportunity for residents to reach out to individual community guards as well if they have any further information, or if they want a peace of mind by talking to a guard as well over the coming days, because obviously for a lot of people, given that it did take place across a number of streets, there will be a level of shock and a level of concern, but I suppose the overriding sense locally here in Stoneybatter tonight is one of hope that those that have been impacted, those that have been injured, make a swift and full recovery.
I did hear shouting, and by the time I went out and looked to the left here, I couldn't see anything except a bike on the middle of the road, and it was probably 4 or 5 minutes later before I realised there was someone injured at the top of the road. And then the emergency services and the guards came, and I subsequently found out what was going on.
And did you see the person injured at the top of the road?
I didn't. I just saw them on the ground.
Okay, and when you heard shouting, was anything being shouted?
Whoever was injured in the lane was shouting for help.
Right, okay.
But when I was serving customers, and by the time I went out, I couldn't see anything. He had gone into a house.
Okay. And what's the community spirit like here? I think everybody's very shocked by this.
Absolutely nothing. We are 25 years here, never seen anything like it.
I think that's the overriding sense tonight, that there is one of shock, the belief that how could something like this happen in our neighbourhood. I have represented this area for 16 years. I've lived in the area for over a decade or more, so I know how closely knit the neighbourhood is, how closely knit the community is. We have a very strong residents associations, very active pride of place groups. There's a huge community engagement here across a variety of different areas, so I suppose the concern that this occurred on their streets is of deep worry to them tonight. But also it is important to stress that the action of the Gardaí were here on the ground very quickly. They apprehended the individual very quickly, and that has also provided a level of reassurance. So yes, there is concern and angst at what happened, but also there is a sense of reassurance that the guards acted quickly, apprehended the individual, and that individual is in custody this evening.